Welcome to part 37 of the 100 Baby Challenge Season 2. And in this episode, Zev celebrates Neighborhood Brawl and gets into a lot of fights. So many fights, her parents would be disappointed. So we're going to fight the next person. Anyways, see, first you got to introduce yourself. Then you fight. He's pretty much the only person there, except the bartender. And fight. You want to be next? He's looking like, and Zev be like, you want to be next? She really can't. Here's the thing, she couldn't fight the bartender for some reason. Why can't she fight him? She beat up this guy. See, they hug it out. It's okay, because it's a holiday. We're just messing around. See, I don't get it. She can't fight him for some reason. Attempt to steal money. But she can't fight him. I don't know why. Why can't she fight him? I'm going to try to figure out why she can't fight him. She hugged him. But doesn't count as stealing money. I mean, doesn't count as fighting. Why can't she fight him? Is it because he's a bartender? What heck kind of crap is that? Why can't she beat him up? Why can't she beat him up? Doesn't make any sense. Why can't she beat him up? Because he's a bartender? You can't beat up bartenders? How does that even work? Attempt to steal money, though. Oh, that's all she can do. She can't beat him up. She can't fight him? Why can't she fight him? How come the option wasn't available with him? Doesn't make any sense. Why didn't she have the fight option with the bartender? Doesn't make any sense. We'll have to go someplace else. There's hardly anybody around. We're going to have to go someplace else. Here we are greeted by our own father. No, Zev's father, I mean. Prince. And there's a paparazzi. She gonna beat him up. And there's Kai. I'm gonna beat up Kai later. Or she could fight she could fight the paparazzi. And Kai's excited. Kai was clapping. We're gonna beat up Imhotep next. See, Imhotep and Kai were cheering. See, they hugged it. People don't notice that sometimes. Like her mom didn't notice the hugging. Why does Zev and Prince got to be so negative about their daughter fighting when it's a holiday? And people they forgive each other afterwards. First Zev is excited. First like, woo, that's my girl. Yeah. And then later she's just disappointed. Now she's disappointed. First she was cheering her daughter on. Then she was disappointed a minute later. Doesn't make any sense. She's like, woo, yes, you go, girl. It's like, you're a disappointment now. That's pretty dumb. I could go from cheering your daughter on in 1 minute, and then the next you're disappointed in her for fighting. Why? Why have I beat up Zev, the other Zev, the one doing the boxing? Beat her up. Nah. Just kidding. We're going to, though. She already accomplished the holiday, but Zev needs to get some things out of her system. She feels like she takes a lot of crap at home. People don't give her a lot of credit. And then now she's exercised, she's got abs, she's strong. She wants to prove it. She can prove she could beat a lot of people up. It's a holiday. Why are they calling Neighborhood Brawl if you're not allowed to fight? Doesn't make any sense. That you'd be allowed to fight. They have no rules. Fighting is permitted on this particular holiday. Beat her up again. See, look, they hug it out. They're hugging it out. It's like they're like apologize. She apologizes after because it's a holiday. It's like it's not something personal. It's a holiday. She's gonna beat you up, Kai, later. This is just the whole episode of Zeb beating people up. I'm not gonna lie. Just the whole episode of Zeb fighting other random people. Either somebody she knows or just random people. And she's feeling flirty. Why do you flirt? This girl is flirty. Is towards Zeb. She's feeling flirty. Like she's flirting with Zeb. This Marcy girl is flirting. But then Zeb's like, I'm not into that. Oh wait, she is. But I don't want to spoil too much. See, I finally made a list of all the worlds, not the vacation worlds, but the worlds I want to build Alex's house in. A futuristic house. Willow Creek, Newcrest, Strangerville, Windenburg, San Myshuno, Delsa Valley, Brindleton Bay, Forgotten Hollow, and Oasis Springs. So, which will be best to build a futuristic looking house? But the lot has to be 40 by 30, 50 by 40, or 50 by 50. It's like nobody can answer that for me. I have to decide. You know, I said I was going to build a Pokemon house. I'm not going to do that. Zoe did it for me. I showed her all of the Pokemon custom content work, and she built it herself. See, Prince is already disappointed. I thought Prince would be happy because he's evil. It's like, oh, he should be like, oh, my daughter's just as evil as me. That's awesome. But no. He's like, I'm just so disappointed. She should never be evil. First he cheers her on. Did you see him cheer her on? And watch this. He's going to be like disappointed in her next. Because he's going to have like her face with the, like one of the non-smoking signs. You know, like her face is crossed out. He's going to be like, yay. And then she'll have express disappointment in her later. Like he'll show a negative. He'll have her face with a negative action on it. Like with her face crossed out. You kidding me, man? Everybody else seems to be okay with it. They're all kind of okay with it. They're not disappointed. They're not scared. They're like, okay. See, everybody's thinking about Zeb. They're talking about Zeb. Now she's going to beat up her dad. She's beating up her dad. Oh, no. No, you do not beat up your dad. It's like, it's just for fun. To relax and calm down. This isn't personal. He's seeing stars. Oh, now he's going to be disappointed. Now he's going to have... See, they're hugging it out. They're hugging it out, but then he's going to express some kind of disappointment. Not really. He's not disappointed now. He's leaving. He's like, I've had enough of this. Will she beat up her mom? I know she's going to beat up Kai. And Kai's going to love it. See, they're hugging it out. They're all hugging it out. It's like, it's okay. It's a holiday. Zeb's just got to get this out of her system. You know, we don't get a lot of Neighborhood Brawl days. and we're going to use it up. And Zev, we couldn't do this holiday if she was pregnant because pregnant Sims can't fight. Then the holiday would have been boring, super boring. Now, this is a rare opportunity. I rarely use Neighborhood Brawl Day. When was the last time I used it? With one of the Zevs? And I think it was the third or fourth generation? I think it was the fourth generation. Yeah, I think it was the fourth generation Zev. I can't remember. I think it was the fourth generation Zev who got in a lot of fights. Or was it the third? I don't remember, to be honest. See, they're hugging it out. Everything's cool. We're cool. Are we cool? Just for compliments. Because she's got that self-absorbed personality. Let's fight! Wow. Don't do any fighting. I'm not promoting fighting. It's not okay. This is just a game. And a game's supposed to be fun. I rarely use this holiday. I never used Neighborhood Brawl with Kai. I don't think I ever did. I never did with the Kai series. I think Prince did at some point. I think he did in the Super Sim Challenge. I think he did it a couple times. But I don't think I ever used Neighborhood Brawl. I never celebrated this holiday with Kai. See? Everybody's kind of shocked. But some people are cheering her on. Emotep was cheering her on. I saw him over there. Umar. Are you friends with Bunny Priest? She's pretty cool. Yeah. As soon as the moment you make friends with somebody, seconds later you get a call saying, I heard you're friends with so-and-so. They're pretty cool. Who told you already? I mean, come on. You can't do anything without anybody knowing about it. Nothing is sacred. Also, the only time somebody calls my sim is to gossip. And that's the only reason somebody calls you is just to gossip? Really? That's all Sims do is gossip? Unwanted sibling. I don't care what she thinks. But seriously, all Sims want to call you up is to gossip? That's stupid. When I call people up, if I want to talk to my mom or my dad or my sister, do I just gossip? No. Who does that? There's this one girl with the blue and white hat on. She looks like she isn't wearing any pants, but they're the same colors, because they're the same colors her skin. I had somebody wear a shirt that was skin colored. Looked like they were not wearing a shirt. We have somebody who's wearing a pair of khakis. A pair of capris is the same color as their skin. Wow. It's like they're not wearing pants. She gonna beat people up. She beat up Kai. She beat up Kai. Looks like I'll be building my futuristic house in Strangerville. Even though that's not really where I would want it. I'm just going to build it there temporarily. There's one lot that's 50 by 50. One lot. Also going to flip a coin. Because there's some 40 by 30 lots on there in Strangerville town. Heads, I got a penny right here. Heads, I'll build the futuristic Lex house 40 by 30 and tails 50 by 50. I didn't do that right. Heads, 40 by 30. $40 by 30 Lex house in Strangerville. It's going to be futuristic. Why not in Strangerville? Isn't Strangerville kind of weird anyway? So, yeah. Strangerville. That's where I'm going to build my house. On a 40 by 30 lot. Or maybe 50 by 50. I know I said 40 by 30, but I want to build on that lot where that plane crash thing is. I want to build in the desert. We're going to have my Sims work on skills for the rest of the episode. Wait, I thought we were just going to be... Wait. I thought we were just going to be fighting for the whole episode. I guess not. We're just going to be fighting for 15 minutes, then go home and work on skills. Because I forgot. I thought it was just going to be 30 minutes of some WWE action. Or WWF, whatever. Stuff that my brother watches. He likes to watch wrestling. But, you know, I thought it was going to be 30 minutes of that, but of fighting, but no. It was just 15 minutes of action, and then go home and work on skills. I also want to get his skill up, so he can get out of my freaking house, finally. Because, dude, you're like cramping my style. Get out of my house. He's going to age up next episode? I'm not sure. I didn't read that part. Episode 38. Yeah, I think he'll age. Yeah, that's right. I think he ages up. Yes. There will be some. There's no birthdays this episode, but there's going to be some birthdays next episode. I have a feeling someone's going to be getting into my food. It's true you're getting into my food. I think I recorded that, but I'm not sure if I did record that. But I know I was watching her do it. But I wasn't sure if I recorded it or not. It's in the episode. That's the title episode called That's My Phone. That's what they're saving that for parties. See, I achieved the skill for Zev. I mean, the trait for Zev to make food that always stays fresh. Like that trait you get when you complete the culinary aspiration. I cheated Zev that trait so she can make food and prepare for future parties. I did this for all my Sims. You know, when they're going to be throwing a lot of parties and they're not waiting until the last minute to prepare food. They already have it. So instead of cooking every episode, we cook for one episode the food that lasts for a few episodes before making more and just wait till we run out. Like, I'm making enough food for like 12 to 15 parties. In this case, 15 parties worth of food. I don't care. I don't care about your problems. I feel lonely at recess. I don't know what to tell you. Ask the other kids if you want to play with you then. Is it me or does Prince's face look like a cherub? It does. He's got a cherub face. That's so weird. I gotta name other people's babies? Why? I don't understand this. Why do I gotta name other people's babies? I don't want to. Just leave me out of it. Unless you're making my sim mayor of all the worlds. What's the point in naming people's kids? We're just going to be working on skills this whole time. Yep, just working on skills. I feel like just watching Zev do skills is just boring sometimes. Also, when Zev does skills, it's like the best time for Sim to ask for advice. If Zev was just sitting around twiddling her thumbs, nobody would talk to her. But if Zev was busy like this, you're like, people want to talk to her. People suddenly want to talk to Zev or hang out with Zev when she's busy. I like how there's an episode where Zev gets a notification from Father Winter saying she was starting fights in public or something. So you better watch, like, Father Winter, like, you make sure you're naughty or nice. I heard that when the Sims get gifts, it depends if they were good or bad. Lucy, you've been getting into fights. You better clean up your act. She gets the same kind of message from Father Winter. This one was from her own father. Instead of saying it to her face when he was here, he leaves the house and texts her. Why? You could have just said that to her face. Why couldn't you just said that to her face? I don't like Prince. I'm starting not to like him. Stan was like that too when to the third generation Zev. When he had a problem with Zev, he ever had a problem with his own kid, instead of saying it to their face, he says it through a text. He's such a freaking coward. Stan is a coward. He would rather text somebody a message instead of saying it to their face. Prince is freaking coward. If he had a problem with Zev, why couldn't he just said it to her face? How did she get in a fight? I don't remember her getting into a fight. Figure got bruised from fighting. Who? You get in a fight with your siblings or something? My gosh. See, the whole present thing depends if you were good or bad. Hey, let's go to the flea market. Imhotep wants to go to the flea market. Should we? No. He was invited. No, Imhotep was inviting Rooster to the flea market. He was inviting his daughter to the flea market, or his son. What's his daughter or his son? Was there a boy or girl? I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I apologize. But sometimes girls get short hairs. Boy, he's a boy. Imhotep was inviting his son. He wasn't inviting Zev, he was inviting his son. I'm sorry, but some of my Sims, my boys look like girls, some of my girls look like boys. I kid you not. I remember when one of my Zevs hooked up with a Hugo Villarreal. Was it the second generation Zev? And he was like an adult or a young adult. He looked like a freaking kid. He looked like a teenager. And he was an adult. He had that baby face. He had that cherub face. I mean, he looked so freaking young. It made Zev look like a freaking pedophile because he looked so young. He looked like a teenager. It was so weird. Anyways, we're coming close to the end of this video. Stay tuned for part 38. We got a lot of Zev kids are aging up. So, a lot of aging up next episode. So, stay tuned for that.